Hello, I'm John with Roadkill Incorporated, and I've got a pallet of scrap here on the way to the recycler, so I will be back soon. Alright, so just picked up everything. Here it is prior to the trip home. We'll see what it looks like when we get back. Alright, so we got back. Things shifted around a little bit, some game machines here and there, but you know, they're pretty tough. This box of adapters fell over. Some computers back there. Yeah, that area by the sliding door where it dips down, I don't know why they put that in these vans. I always just proactively fill it up with laptops because I know that if I don't, they're gonna slide into there. So yeah, so things look pretty good. I will get it unloaded and be back with you in a second. All right, so I've got everything sorted out, and it turned out to be a pretty interesting lot. Lots more game consoles, Xboxes, 360s, PS3s, all in really good condition. Much better condition, I'd say, than the previous lot here that I still have most of. If any of you know anyone in Minneapolis who's interested in hundreds of untested consoles, let me know. I might have a few. PS1s. I've been told these are the undesirable versions with the ports like that. The ones you really want look like that with the audio and video out. I guess audiophiles and artists kind of like those. So yeah, some Wii's, a black Wii. I don't have many black Wii's. Some Slims, PS2s. I don't know why they give me these. The Arrow Hive. It's a wireless access point. You can see you're supposed to put the antennas on either side, and of course there are no antennas. So yeah, I don't know. Probably sell that stack for $50 or something. And we have a lot of chargers. Yeah, we've got MagSafe 1 OEM and third party, USB-C, some USB chargers there, MagSafe 2 third party. Sell these all off in lots. These are power bricks for Airport Extremes, which is strange. I don't usually get those. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the Airport Extremes, but I've got power for them. And these, interestingly, are Mac Mini power bricks. And God, I wish I had these back in the day, because back in the day, you get mountains of Mac Minis from recyclers, and recyclers are terrible at keeping the cables with the device. So you get stacks of Mac Minis and no power bricks. And these things cost, you know, $50 back in the day. So it was pretty much impossible to, you know, find the power bricks for them. So these are 110 volt. These are 85. I don't know the difference really. I think one is for G4 and the other is for Intel. But yeah, I'll sell these off in big lots. Not worth doing individually. So we've got the white unibodies, always happy with those. Here's the A1278s, 13-inch Pros, the unibodies. Just did a video on how to distinguish them. I've got them separated into years. You have the 2008 with the trapdoor battery, 2009 with the silver hinge bracket, 2010 with the black hinge bracket, 2011 with the diagonal cable and the flat video cable clasp, and 2012 with diagonal cable, fat hard drive cable, and the round video cable clasp. 15-inch 1286, similar differences to the 13. Got some 17-inch aluminum Pros, stack of 15-inch aluminum Pros, and this is really cool. Got a 17 with a 1 terabyte SSD. It's upside down there, but interesting. I don't usually get these caddies that let you put drives in the optical compartment, but I got 2 of them today. So we've got this 850 Pro Samsung 1 terabyte SSD, and then we have a mechanical 1 terabyte drive, which, you know, I can't complain about that either. So happy to see some bigger drives coming along. And then moving on to the retro stuff, we've got 15-inch PowerBooks, 12-inch PowerBooks, a clamshell, of course with no battery or battery cover. They just have to make things fun like that. And then 14-inch iBooks, 12-inch iBooks, various old gray and black PowerBooks, with the obligatory, you know, chunk of metal or plastic ripped out of them just to make them fun to try to repair. Titaniums, which I'm always happy to get someday in the future when I have some time. I will, you know, repair a bunch of those guys. And I did get this, pretty cool, PowerBook Duo 230. Look at that. Passive matrix. I think it's passive. Black and white screen, missing the trackball and the cover there. At first I thought this was broken off, but this is where the battery goes. So it might actually be pretty functional if I can find a battery. Yeah, and actually it's a Canadian keyboard, and it was actually stuck to a different computer. Like it was literally underneath a computer, stuck by this weird substance to another computer. I thought the other computer was just super fat, but it turned out that this computer was stuck underneath it. And it's a nice surprise because these duos are relatively rare. But anyway, here is what we're really here for. This is the Macintosh Portable. I had literally never heard of this until I got this. Yeah, apparently in 1989 or something, Apple released this crazy computer. It's the equivalent of like a Mac Plus. It had a 68,000 processor running at 16 megahertz, 16 pounds. It's got this trackball with button, and apparently, I haven't tried this yet, but you can take this out and put it on the other side, or some of them have a numeric keypad here and just take out the trackball entirely. This came with a mouse. It's got an active matrix screen, which I guess back in the day, well, definitely back in the day, you know, those were hard to come by. They were very expensive. This thing cost like $7,000, which was like 15 grand at the time in today's money. So pretty crazy. I mean, it's got these odd indentations. I guess those are just aesthetic. It's got a handle. So this closes. Yeah, you can see it's not in great shape. And then you push this in. Not good. Okay, you push that in. So you push that in, and these hooks go down, and then you get inside it. So yeah, this is pretty unfortunate here. Here goes the floppy drive, and then above it goes the hard drive. I think it came with a super small hard drive. This kind of scared me when I first saw it, but I think this is the SCSI cable. And I think I'll have to get in there someday. Maybe the other end is removable and then this could be replaced because, you know, obviously they just cut it out. I think what happened is they ripped off the back cover, ripped out the hard drive for data, you know, just to get rid of the data because, you know, they couldn't obviously... They obviously couldn't be bothered to do it the right way, and that's what you have here. So here's where the battery goes. At first I thought the battery was here, but this is where the battery goes. It has a removable battery. It's a lead acid battery. It lasted like 10 hours apparently. The thing is though, you have to have a good battery with a charge in order for the AC adapter to work. So I'd love to just get an AC adapter and try this, but you have to have the AC adapter plus a battery that works. And there just aren't any batteries that work, unfortunately, out there. So there are some workarounds, I guess. I guess people have like re-engineered the battery, re-engineered the power on these things. So yeah, I'll just give you a look at this crazy looking computer. 640 by 480 screen. Those were the days. Oh, I didn't notice these. It's a volume button. Oh, I guess it's the power. I didn't realize where the power was. Okay. Very pretty machine from the front. I mean, look at that. Nice keyboard too. Very nice keyboard. So yeah, and this was actually considered a portable, and And hey kids, back in the day, yeah, people carried around their Macintoshes in a bag. Like I think this is the bag for the Mac Plus, like the original Macintosh, but there actually is a bag for the Macintosh Portable as well. Imagine showing up at Starbucks with one of these guys. But yeah, really amazing find. I mean, to think this was just about ready to be scrapped is crazy. There aren't very many of these. They were a commercial failure. Gee, I can't imagine why. But yeah, I don't know. You think you know something about Apple computers, and then something like this comes along and just throws you off completely. So if nothing else, it's a pretty cool sculpture that I'll put somewhere and look at when I walk around the house. So anyway, like I said, interesting lot, quite a bit of stuff. Like I said, if you know anyone who can help me with the consoles, I could really use the help. It's getting bad. It's getting really bad. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.